I want to do a little mind game exercise in about 3 minutes. We are all going to pretend that we're professors. You're going to be honorary professors for about 3 or 4 minutes, and we're going to grade Europe, Israel, and the United States on their ability to govern as governments. Now, the 3 big building blocks in any society would be their ability to grow the economy, their ability to protect their culture, and their ability to protect people physically. These are the 3 big building blocks of any society. So let's grade Europe. So I need all of your help. Now, in America, we use A, B's, and C's. In Israel, you use numbers. So what grade would you give Europe for its ability to grow the economy? 8, 9, 7, 6? Anyone want to pick a number? Well, Europe hasn't grown for 15 years, and they're just starting to grow some now. So I'd give them a B or an 8. Can Europe protect its culture? Europe's being invaded by Muslims. Are they protecting their culture? Okay, so Europe would get basically a failing grade. In Israel, I think 5 is failing. Can Europe protect itself physically? They devote 2% of GDP to defense. Can Europe protect itself physically? Could it defeat the Russians? Can it defeat political Islam? The 2 enemies of Europe? So they get a failing grade for that. So the point is, Europe is a failure, and they're dying due to suicide, not due to their enemies, and it's a sad situation. Okay, let's go to the United States. Can the United States grow its economy? Anyone want to give it a grade? Well, now with President Trump, we're growing 3 or 4%. With Obama, we were growing 1 or 2%. So I'd give America an 8 or a 9 right now, or an A or a B. Can America protect its culture? We have 2 cultures. We have a secular culture, Constitution and Bill of Rights. In Israel, it's called Basic Rights. And we have a religious culture called Bible, Torah. Can America protect its culture? So I would say we get a B or a C on that score. Can we protect ourselves physically? America has the ability to protect itself physically, but we don't know how to protect itself physically. Iran is basically invading the world as we speak. They are trying to take over the Middle East. They are invading Africa, in Nigeria. I hear they have 70,000 people already in Africa and Nigeria. And they're invading Latin America with an estimated 50,000 terrorist agents, narco-terrorists in Latin America. So can we protect ourselves physically? Yes, we can, but we're not doing a very good job doing it. So therefore, we would get, let's say, a C. Even though I like President Trump, he could do better. So overall, America gets, let's say, a B, which would be an 8, and Europe gets a D, which would be a 6. So let's grade Israel. Can Israel grow its economy? Does it know how to grow its economy? Anyone want to give them A, B, C? 9, 8? Okay, so let's give Israel an 8. The economy is growing close to 4%. It's pretty good here. But there is gaps between the cities and the periphery, so there's issues to contend with. Can Israel protect its culture? Is it educating its population? Do they have a common core curriculum? Do secular Jews, religious Jews, and Arabs have a lot in common with each other in the schooling system? Israel could do better on this score. So I'd give Israel a B or a C. And can Israel protect itself physically? Well, it's a little bit like America. Israel has all the abilities to protect itself physically, but it doesn't deal harshly enough with terrorism, as Minister Bennett just mentioned. So I would give Israel a B or a C, on protecting itself physically. But overall, Israel gets a B, which is an 8, America gets an 8, and Europe gets a 6. So I just want to conclude with one lesson: let's not become Europe. Europe is dying in front of our eyes due to suicide, and they're a good lesson to us of everything that we don't want to become. Thank you very much for your time.